Okay, so now for basketball training, there's a number of things we can do without the actual basketball. Okay, for instance, when you're in a defensive position for an entire game, just imagine the weight that is put on someone's shoulders, or the weight on your back, the monkey on your shoulders, right? These are sort of the things I try to recreate when coming up with exercises for a basketball player. There's going to be a lot of held positions, right? Like a defensive position with the arms out, okay? You have the resistance all the way up and down, and once we, like we talked about before, the further you get away from this, the more resistance you have, okay? Also, the thing to point out, I'll show you, especially when we do the next sport, but on this one I can show you as well, the 360-degree rotational pull that the arm has here is very unique because no other cable crossover system has this, okay? So I can do, for instance, if I want to do like a rebound and grab here, I can do that, as you see how this rotates, okay? So if I want to have a very natural movement to grab a ball and rebound, right, like I'm about to pass it or get it away from a defender, I can do that with resistance at every angle, okay? So if I'm further away, then it's harder, okay? So I'm here, same thing, right? I'm grabbing, okay? And then I can step and pass, right? Once again, I don't have the ball, but you get the idea. So we can work on defensive drills, holding the arms up, burning the legs. Imagine this is at the end of a basketball game. You have, 10 seconds left. You have to guard your player. You have to keep your arms up. Coach is yelling, get your arms up, get your arms up, right? This is really tough on the shoulders, but it helps to create strength in the shoulders, right? Also, you can work on your mobility. Now, if I were to put a basketball in my hand, I can still do the movement because the way this slides up and down, right? But it's still giving me resistance as I go up and down in every motion. So what that kind of helps demonstrate is someone who's guarding you, maybe the ref is not calling a foul, but he's all over you, okay? Maybe it's at the end of the game, they don't want to call a foul because they want to let you play, but you got somebody that's all over you doing all this, you have to keep them off of you, right? You got somebody else coming over behind you, hitting you in the waist or hitting you in the hips. This is what this sort of symbolizes, okay? So I'm being held at the hips, right? I'm holding this guy off, I'm dribbling here, okay? Then I want to go up for a shot, or I want to go for a pass, or I want to catch a pass. Hold this guy off, catch the pass, okay? And then go up for a dunk. So these are sort of the things you can do with it, and this is our basketball for today, okay? So I'm dribbling here, cross over here, okay? Cross over here, and pass, or jump and catch. Jump and catch.